Hi guys, today I am going to teach you about a waterfall model. Before going, we need to know what is model. Okay, model is nothing but a simplified representation of a software process. Model is a simplified representation of a software process. Model is just a simplified representation of a software process. Waterfall model. First we will know that what is waterfall. We know waterfall is a falling of water from top to down. So in the same way, in the software development also, from one stage to another stage only it will go, so it is called as waterfall. Because of this cascade from one phase to another, this model is called as waterfall model, and it is an example for plan driven process because it should be planned before correctly and should take process. Okay, in this waterfall model we have five stages: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Requirements analysis and definition, system and software design, implementation and unit testing, integration and system testing, operation and maintenance. We will see one by one. First, requirements analysis and definition. By seeing this, we can understand that there should be some requirements and that should be analyzed, and we should give some definition. Yeah, correctly. And it serves as a software specification. Specification is nothing but a functionality of the software constraints on its operation must be defined. Means before starting any process we have to collect information from the client who need the software, so we have to, and that we have to define it properly. The constraints and goals are established by the consultation with the system users, and they are then defined in details like that. Okay, constraints and goals must be established. Constraints and goals must be established and should be defined. Okay, requirements means constraints and goals must be established by consulting with the system user, and it must be defined. Next, system software design. By seeing this we will understand that there should be some design. Okay, design, we have to design it. Now in this process we will design this. Okay, this process partitions the requirements to either hardware or software and it establishes overall system architecture. Okay, this one, system and software design. This process partitions the requirements. This requirements, it partitions into either hardware or software, and it establishes overall system architecture. It shows the design of the software. Okay, it shows the design of the software. And next, coming to the implementation and unit testing. Implementation is nothing but something implementing. Okay, something adding, you can say. Unit testing is nothing but something testing. Implementation means during this stage the software design is realized as a set of programs. In this phase we have designed, that's all. We have designed how the software should be there, but in implementation the design is converted into programs. Programs means we have implemented uh, small programs, what the requirements are there in the software process. Okay, in this implementation, a set of program units. Okay, during this stage, the software design is realized as a set of program units. Okay, next, unit testing involves verifying that each unit which meets in its specification, verifying each unit, what the program units are implemented here, we have to verify here. Okay, in this process we have to implement some unit programs and we have to verify it. Implementation is, that's all. Okay, next phase is integration and system testing. Integration, common meaning of integration is nothing but adding something. Okay, adding something. And system testing, and we have to test that. Okay, we have to add that and we have to test that. Integration, coming to the actual meaning, the individual program units, or this program units in this third phase what we have implemented, we have to integrate that and test as a complete system to ensure that the software requirements have been met or not. Okay, integration means the program units which are implemented in the third phase, we have to integrate all those unit programs and tested as a whole program which the client have given you in the requirement stages. Okay, after testing the system is delivered to the customer. Okay, integrating unit programs and system testing. Okay, and delivered to the customer. In fourth phase we will we will deliver the software to the customer in fourth phase. Next, coming to the fifth phase, operation and maintenance. Normally this is the longest life cycle phase. Okay, longest life cycle phase, this is the longest life cycle phase. The system is installed and put into the practical use. In this phase, system is installed in the customers, installed, and it is and put into use, and put into use. Maintenance, okay, operation is, that's all. It is the longest life cycle phase, and operation means installed and put into use, practical use. Okay, next, maintenance involves the correcting errors. Okay, maintenance involves the correcting errors which are not discovered in the earlier stages. Okay, in these stages also some errors may be there, but they are not discovered earlier. So in this maintenance stage we will discover that errors and we will correct it in the maintenance phase. Okay, the and next, discovered in the earlier stages of the life cycle, improving the implementation of the system units and enhancing the system services as a new requirements are discovered. If anything want to added in that software means in this maintenance stage only is possible, because all the errors are corrected, and if any new errors are there means is discovered, and at last if anything new requirement is to be added means we can add in this maintenance stage. Okay, operation is nothing but a installation of the software and put into use, and maintenance is nothing but a correcting of errors and implementation of the and implementing in any implementing that requirements are discovered. Okay, once again I will say everything. Waterfall model. First, model is nothing but a simplified representation of a software process. There are 5 stages in the waterfall model: requirements, analysis and definition, system and software design, implementation and unit testing, integration and system testing, operation and maintenance. Requirements, analysis and definition is nothing but the constraints and goals must be established and it must be defined. It serves as a software specification. System and software design is nothing but the process partitions the requirements into either hardware or software, and it establishes overall system architecture. And implementation and unit testing is nothing but this stage. The software design is realized as a set of program units, and these units verified and these units should be verified. Integration and system testing. Integrating the units, program units, and then testing. And in fourth stage, the software is delivered to the customer. Okay, operation and maintenance. Operation is nothing but a installing and put into use. Maintenance is a correcting errors and implementation of the software units, improving the implementation of the software units and enhancing the new requirements are discovered. Okay, this is the longest life cycle phase. In fourth phase we will deliver the software to the customer, and in fifth phase is the longest life cycle phase. Okay, I think you have understood this waterfall model. If you like this, please subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you. Thank you.